Hello family, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here and this is the first time you on my channel, thank you for coming, thank you for subscribing, thank you for hitting that notification bell, and don't forget to share my channel, and don't forget to leave your comment down below. If you don't know me, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Tamara of Tamara Fashion Style, and we do all kind of thing on this channel. We draft, we gaff, we do comment, we sew, whatever we do on this channel, we keep it pure and respectful. All right, so today in this episode we're gonna answer back to the comment section. Now guys, if you see my glasses twisting on the side, is because my glasses broke, and it's only one handle is on my glasses. So forgive me, I didn't have time to go in town to purchase our glasses. Until next week I will be able to do that, or tomorrow by the grace of God. So forgive the glasses if you see it twisting on the side. All right, as you can see, one handle my glasses have on because it broke, and this is about the 51 time I had to buy a glasses, right? So I didn't get time to go today to buy one. So you know, don't mind the twisting on the side because it's only one handle it have on, right? So y'all know I like to keep it real on my channel, pure, respectful, and let's get cracking. Now if you want to watch this video, go and grab a cup of juice, grab a cup of coffee, grab a cup of water. Most important, always be hydrated. Water is life. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. So let's get into the comment. So the first comment said, Tamara, please, you are not a plus size. Then what I am then? You have normal size. Oh girl, oh girl, oh girl, oh girl. Thank you very much for that comment. Man, you make your girl feel slim today. You make her feel slim. You make her feel like just getting up. Go and put on a nice slim jeans. Them slim jeans can't fit me. I gotta go into the size 18. And them jeans, them don't fit me. Right? So, thanks for letting me know I'm not a plus size. So, I will find my size and tell you what size I am. Well, I don't know your size, so tell me your size and then I'll be able to determine, right? So thank you very much for that comment, and I appreciate it. Thanks a million. Okay, and thanks for letting me know I have normal size. Okay, moving on to this glasses that twisting on the side. Let's fix this first, which is good. Moving on. Next comment say, oh yeah, I am plus size. Thank you. Wow, you know, find your size. Anyhow, we plus size people is lovely people. I love my plus size people. You know, you have all the you ever see one time I was watching an advertisement where it had a slim person and a plus size person trying on the same garments. Man, and when I telling you that plus size person look more sexy, they look more hot, they look more nice, they look more attractive, the clothes fit them better than the slimmer person. Don't get me wrong, no offense to the same person. Y'all look good, y'all have y'all slimness to suit y'all look good, right? But plus size people, to me, when they put on certain clothes, especially these glasses where they're twisting on the side, right? When they put on certain clothes, man, and you see they fix up their hair, especially if they put on a nice wig and they put, man, they look good. You ever see a plus size person dress to kill? Man, They don't dress to impress, they dress to depress. So they do like bam bam bam. What? That's her? Hello, plus size people look good. They look plus size good. People, they look good. So if you are a plus size, be proud of your size, because y'all look good in clothes, y'all look nice. Especially if y'all put on these nice clothes, y'all look good. Not like these glasses with the twisting on the side. Next, you said, next comment said, it said maybe you can do a continuation on these pattern drafting plus for plus size. You do the bodice right now. I will love to see you do the skirt, the pants, the sleeve for plus size. Thanks much in advance. That's my plan for the new year, God's willing. I plan to include in my channel more plus size pattern drafting for our girls, right? So I will show you how you can dress yourself as a plus size person, because there are not much channel out there who do clothes for plus size. You see people reviewing clothes for plus size, but you don't see them making their own clothes for plus size. So that is my plan for the new year, God's willing, for include that more focus on the plus size drafting, just to show you guys how you can sew your own clothes and get your own looks. All those style that is out there, you can sew them in a plus size, because I don't find they have much clothing out there for plus size. And that is our next video we're gonna get into and talk about these plus size clothing that I see they have. So that is a video for our next time, right? Next, it says, the next comment says, I was waiting patiently at last. So informative. I love this, Tamara Cripsy. Thank you very much. And you're referring to the plus size bodice. Yes, thank you very much. That is my goal, and that is my goal from now going forward. And thank you for commenting on my video. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Okay, moving on. About $30,000. You're referring to the glasses, not the one with the twisting on this side. You're referring to the glasses that I make the short clip about. Next one said, "Lo, you really jokey." LOL. But here in Europe, you say hi or morning. You answer yourself. If you say hi to a wall, it will more answer. Yes, and that is a true thing, right? I notice we have visitors, those visitor that came to our island, and visitor always coming to our island. And you know, it amazed me to see that they may come to your island and you want to show like respect for them, or you want to welcome them, and sometimes you may say good morning, good afternoon, or hi. They ain't answering at all. Them ain't answering you. That happened to me. I was out shopping, doing some, looking for like drafting paper and so on, and it had a boat came into our island, like the tourist boats, and those boats came to our island. So while it's going along the road, I saw some of them. You know, you want to make them feel welcome and so. And then I said hello. Two was right passing right side by side me. So I said hello, good morning. Papa, it's like the wall I speaking to. No one answer, like how this glass is twisting to the side. No one answer. So I turned back and I looked back. I said, wow. Just wow. Just wow. You know, so for me right now, when I see them come, I play like me see them just like how them see me. So that's how I just drop it rough, right? So anyhow, welcome them to the little island so that they could see how beautiful our island is, right? So maybe the scenery, I guess maybe the, what are these glasses? Maybe the scenery, let them enjoy it. Maybe that take their mind off of noticing us or saying hi to us or whatever. We still alive. Thank God for that. Anyhow, next comment said, well done. Like I said, I watch all your video. Now I am saying, but how I am not seeing you on my YouTube, only to find out that I am so caught up with your video. Thank you very much, and I'm happy to hear that. So caught up with your video that I forgot to subscribe. LOL. Welcome to Senior Brains. LOL. Laugh out loud. I just did. So I am on point now. We'll purchase some little fabric, or we just say lil. Purchase some little fabric. Purchase some little fabric. I do. We just say lil. Me lil this and me lil that. Purchase some little fabric, right? Today, then I will get my drafting paper and make my buttocks, etc. That's very nice. I am happy to hear that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open a Facebook page. I'm going to put my link down below for the Facebook page where you guys come in. You understand? That Facebook page what I'm going to create, I will name it after my channel, Tamara Fashion Style, and I will put the link down below where you guys can, when you sew your clothing, you guys can post the picture on that channel. Let me see what you guys doing, how you guys benefiting from my channel. If you guys would like to see that, let me know down below this video, right? So I will design a Facebook page just for me and my followers, my subscriber, in the subscriber who is on my YouTube channel right here, who sewed and who draft with me. So if you want that to happen, so you can showcase your garments that you make, let me know down below and I will design that page so we all can post what we do on that page. All right, so go and get your fabric, get your paper, and let's begin. And welcome to the new world. Next comment say, so Tamara, is there 3 measurement for hip? Do you measure from a side, front and back? Which measurement do you use? Help please. Love your repeat and explanation. Now we don't measure, we don't use the 3 measurement that we measuring for the hip, the back and the side. There is 2 measurement involved, right? The 2 measurement that involved is from your, let me just use this mannequin that I have here for show you. Now this is the front of you, right? This is the front of you, this is the side of you, and this is the back of you. Now if you have a lot of butt like me, right, because I pad this mannequin to suit my shape. If you notice how this mannequin is not a normal mannequin, this is a mannequin dress farm I purchased, and the bust was my size but the hip and the waist was not my size, so I pad it up and shape it. As you guys can see, I have this kind of Coca-Cola bottle shape, right? So I pad it up, pad up the butt and so on, so where it can fall, so I could know when I put my clothes on if the back is too long or if the back is too short, so I can design the outfit to suit this mannequin. And whatever go on this mannequin and however this the dress fit onto this mannequin, it would fit me, right? So this is my back hip here. So I would take the measurement tape from this back waist and I would measure to where the hip measurement is. Now we need this hip measurement so for the hip So you have like from the bust to the waist, and then you have from the waist to the hip. Normally, if you are a taller person, the hip would be like 7 to 6 inches down from your waist, right? If you are a fluffy person, your hip would be from your waist maybe 8 to 9 inches, right? So the measurement that we would need is from your waist to your hip measurement, and you would write it down, because you have to get that measurement to measure from your waist to your hip, right? So you can put the the waist measurement around the wrong waist measurement when you don't divide it on that same hip measurement from your waist hip. So we only use 2 measurements, the one from your waist to your hip, right, whether it's 8 inches, 9 inches, 13 inches, or how much ever. So you're gonna write that measurement down, and then we're gonna mark on the paper like where you see I do on the top, from the waist to the hip, if it's 9 inches, 7 inches, or 8 inches. Then when you get the wrong measurement, you divide it in 4, and the remaining you put it on that same measurement, on the hip measurement, whether it's 9 inches or how much ever. You put it on that measurement from the waist to the hip. You put it on the hip measurement across horizontal. Okay, so the hip measure from the waist to the hip measurement, sorry, you're measuring down vertical. From your waist to your hip, you're measuring down vertical. Forget the length to the hip measurement. And then when you measure right away around the hip and you divide that hip measurement by 4, you're putting it on that vertical line. So you're drawing a horizontal line across that, and you're putting it on. Okay, if I have a pen, maybe I can just show you with a paper. Let me get a paper and let me just show you. So I have this paper here, right? So I will use this as a guide. So let's say this is your waist measurement. Let me say this is your waist measurement here. Let's say this is your waist measurement here, right? This is your waist measurement here, okay? So we need the measurement from here to here, to the hip measurement. So I will take my tape and I would measure down from here right down to wherever this hip measurement here. So I stop here. Let's say this is my hip measurement here. Now I'm going to draw a horizontal line across here, right? So from your waist here, from here to here, right, is this straight line here, right? This is where the hip measurement is. Now you have to draw a line across here to get the circumference of the hip. So let's say your circumference of your hip is 40 inches. You divide it by 4. You measure out from here, from this mark in here, 10 inches back here. So you're going to come, your 10 inches is here. You understand? So this becomes the hip measurement. So it's only 2 measurements. We use the vertical measurement and the horizontal measurement. And now you're going to come, this is your waist, you'll come and connect it here. So your skirt became like this, and you just come down the length of whatever you want your top or your skirt to be, and you come and you connect it. So this would act as your waist, and this here is your hip. Alright, so this is just the 2 measurements we need. The horizontal measurement in inches or whatever you get, and this is the across measurement, which is your hip is 40 divided by 4, and this is 10. Come here. Okay, so I hope I was able to make that clear for you. So we only use 2 measurements, the horizontal measurement and the vertical measurement, not like these glasses. All right, so let's get into the next comment. Right, it says, oh my God, Tamara, so many things come to my mind when I think about sewing. And question, I am puzzled by now. I am puzzled by how to take measurement for a pants. Basically, the understanding of the crotch depth and crotch length. Please do a detailed video on this. Thanks. Yes, well, as I tell you before in my in the comment section, I think couple video before, everything take time. You can't do everything one time. So requesting all these video would take time, right? It's not every, if you request a video, people would run and do that video. They got step in doing certain things. If you gather your mind and gather yourself with all these things you want to learn one time, it kind of confusing and nothing would stick in your head. You have to take it one step at a time. So whatever you see I put on my channel, that is what I know that you guys looking for out there, right? So I can make it easier for you. So running into pants now, you ain't ready yet for run into pants, right? First of all, you have to know the basic of pattern drafting. So even if I teach you how to do a pants now, it won't stick in your brain, because remember, this pattern drafting and so is not your thing yet. You know, getting into these things. So clouding your mind with pants, pajama, dress, we call it color, backless, all these things, they won't stay. They won't stay in your mind. This is just no for now. You just want to do a pants for tomorrow, a pants for yes, a skirt for tomorrow, a collar and a shirt for tomorrow. No, pattern drafting is not like that. Let me tell you, before I learned to do one pants pattern, I had to do that pattern about 10 times to get it correct. So you doing a pants one time, you won't get it one time, right? This is thing you have to keep practicing. Let me tell you, pattern drafting and sewing, you have to keep at it. You cannot put it down. You can't do a pants pattern today and then you go back next year for do a pants pattern. That gone out your memory, right? So take it one day at a time, right? Yes, you're going to learn to do all these things, but not in a crash or not in a hurry. All these things takes time. Okay, so don't cloud your mind with all these things. Learning process is one step at a time. You never hear old people say one drop full of bucket. You never hear old people say it's better spending your time and learn something good than running into all these things at one time and then you crash in the end. No, darling. Take it one step at a time. You want to do too much at once. No offense, right? I just explaining certain things to you. Let you know how pattern drafting go. Don't cloud your mind with all these things. Don't want to do top today, pants tomorrow, the next day, short the next. Take it one step at a time. Pattern drafting is something, if you do, you learn to draft a color today, you have to do 10 of those pattern drafting color before you could figure that out and get the right, forget the right method and the method could stick here, right? When I was learning, I had to do, not like all these glasses they're twisting up and down, I had to do more than one pattern over and over and over before I could move on to anything else. And I always tell people, practice that one assignment you get first about 10 times or until you get to understand it. And then you could move on to any other thing. Remember, pattern drafting is not your thing. You know getting into these things. So running and clouding, mixing up yourself with all different style or whatever you see or whatever, take your time. Or else in a way like that you would never learn. Alright, you need to take it slow. You need to take it one step at a time. I was sewing for many years. I still learning. Because every day a new style coming out, right? So I want to learn. Let's watch. I saw a new style come up and I want to get it properly. So I keep repeating until I get that thing properly so that it could stick here. So you will learn all these things, but you need to take it one step at a time. Practice make perfect, right? So running from one pattern drafting to the next pattern drafting within second, nothing won't stay in your head. You have to do things that would stay. So if you want to draft like a pants, you have to do that pants about 10 times before you can get it correct and before it can stay in your head. So even if I show you how to do the pants, you have to keep watching, rewatching that video about 10 times and practicing it about 10 times before you can get the gist of it. You see, like how you asked me for the waist, you have to keep rewatching that video, like how you asked me for the hip and the measurement. Keep rewatching those videos over and over and over until you on your own could do it on your own instead of rewatching the video till when you learn to do it on your own. That's how I learn. My teacher showed me something, I go home and I practice it. All week I practice in that till it's sticking here. You have to get it to stick in your brains, because if you just do it once and you move on to our next video, keep moving on, nothing will stay. You'd have to go in and keep rewatching the video over and over, and then sometimes it take you years because everybody learn at different pace and at different time. So if you are a slow learner, you have to keep at it. Do one thing at a time. All right, I hope that helped you, and I hope I was able to give you some pointers, right? So with the pants, you ain't ready for that yet. Based on your comments them that you leave in here, you are now a beginner. You ain't know anything about pattern drafting, right? You ain't know anything about these in-depth pattern drafting. So you have to take the basics. So start with the basic bodice, the plus size basic bodice that I have here with the measurement. Start with learning to measure first. When you learn to measure, divide and add ease and thing, then you get down to pen and paper and you draft out, and then you practice on that bodice. And as I said, I will put do a Facebook page for all of you guys, so you can post your thing. Let me see how you going, right? So practice on that that top first before you could move on to any other thing. All right, so I love you and I want to see you succeed. That's why I'm giving you these tips, just as what my teacher taught me, right? I was just like you, I anxious, I want to learn this, I want to learn that, I want to learn that, because I see everybody dressing and sewing. No, it would never stick in your head. I had to cool down. My teacher had to she said, listen, cool it down. A time gonna come, you gonna learn to do every single thing, but all for now, you are a learner, you're a beginner. Take it one step at a time. All right, so I'm giving you the same advice my teacher taught me. So take it one step at a time. You will learn all these things, but practice on one thing first until you get that thing perfect. Then you can move on. All right, because let me tell you, pants is a lot of work. It's a lot of details, especially if you want this thing neat. Is a lot of work. You got fly, you got button, you got zip, you have all these seam, you got outside seam, inside seam, front crotch, back crotch. A tie is a lot of work. So practice on the top that I give you first before you can move on to any other thing. And when you get that properly, then we could say we're doing a pants. All that would come on my channel. Right, but remember, if you are a beginner, you have to start at one thing, get the one thing perfect, and then you would able to do any other thing. Once you get that one thing perfect, keep practicing on that bodice, the same bodice tab that I draft. When you get that perfect, then you could move on to whatever you want to do. All right, so I hope I was able to help you, and enjoy, and make sure practice on that top, you know, Good. All right. And thanks for your comment. Thanks for asking. And I give you the little pointers from what my teacher taught me as well. Right? I was just as you. I was just like these glasses, only they're twisting up and down. Anyhow, next, moving on to the next comment. It says, I am plus size 2XL tomorrow, so I am loving this info. Thanks a million. Maybe you can do a video on how to measure yourself correctly for sewing different style of clothing. Every minute I eating girl. You are back. A pleasure to see your video. Don't stay away too long. No, I won't. And as I said in my previous comment there, all those different style, you have to learn the basic first before you can move on to any other style. Because you seen all those style out there. If you don't know to sew, and if you don't know to draft, and you don't know to do anything, so watching all them style is just, you don't know to do it. So you have to learn the basic first before you can move on. Let me tell you, you have basic sewing, you got advanced sewing, you got intermediate sewing, right? So the basic is just basic drafting a top, a dress, or maybe a skirt. The advanced sewing is where you go into pants, where you go into like collar, you go into like short. The intermediate is where you go into all them different style and things. So you have 3 steps before you can go into these things, and you ain't ready yet for that because you ain't even know the basic. You understand? Much less to go into all these things. All these things here is a lot of work. Right? It's not, people, let me tell you, people don't show you behind the scene with what taking place with these drafting and these sewing. Right? They just bring things for let it look nice and beautiful. Don't think everything you see out there people do smooth. They don't have challenges. They have a lot of challenges. But what they do, they edit those videos, put the piece to make it look like if they don't have no challenges. Don't let no designer tell you that they don't have challenges and they don't spile cloth and they don't have to do back the color how much time. You ever watch Project Runway and these things and see big designers how they just have so much challenging in designing clothes? So it's not easy as it look, right? It is a very tough job. It's a very, but tough. It's really, really tough. But when you get into it, even though you might learn, it would still cause a lot of challenges, but you have to push through it and you have to stick at this. And if you as a person don't like difficult thing and you don't like challenges and you don't like nothing get your headache, well then sewing and drafting is not for you, because this thing is headache. All company got headache. You know how much cloth they have to cut back, you know how much zip they have to rip out, you know how much thing they have to do. They do a lot of trials, You know how much trials I do before I could get a proper fit, before I could figure out my body. So all these things takes time. Sewing and pattern drafting is not just today for tomorrow. It takes time. So go and practice the body stop that I have, the plus size one. When you get that perfect, then you know if you can move on to master whatever you want. All right, so I hope I was able to help you. Start small. Don't cloud yourself with all different kind of style because you see it. Those things takes time, and if you keep clouding your mind for this, that, move jumping from here, there, and everywhere, nothing will stay in your brains. You have to stick to one thing at a time before you could move on to any other thing. You see me drafting all these things, it didn't take me 1 day or 2 days. It take me years. Right? It take me years. I doing this thing about 15 or how much years now. And I still get challenges. So even though you may see things look smooth, it is not easy, it's tough. So take it one step at a time and you will learn. But you have to slow down. Alright? Okay. So you said you are to excel. Yes. Well, you're at least when you learn, when you do the tab that I put on my channel for the plus size, from that tab practice and make sure you get the right fit before you can move on to any other thing. And from that pattern, we're going to extend it to a dress and see how we can make that work. Alright, from that same one pattern, we're going to do a lot of things with it. So don't throw away the pattern. Keep copying the pattern so we can do different style and look from that one pattern. Don't mess it up. This would be a basic pattern and that would be a master pattern. Anything you want to do from that pattern, copy that pattern to a fresh piece of paper, both the back and the front. Alright, so plus size people, next year my channel by the grace of God would be coming that way. Okay, and thank you for commenting on my channel. I love it and I really like your determination, but you need to slow it down. Alright, I was just as you know. When I now learning, I want to do every style that I see come out. I want to do pants, suit, this, that. I want to do everything. I used to go and buy them expensive cloth and eventually I spoil all. You understand? So listen to me and just take your time and take it one step at a time, sweetheart. You will get there. You will get there. But you have to practice, 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 make perfect. Take that one pattern and practice until you get everything that you wanted to get. And the clothes to look neat. Alright? So people mustn't know is home, your home. So yo. She do that home. She self-sew that. It must look like some designer store it came out to. Okay, all right, my girl. And yes, every minute I just be eating. I try, man. I trying for stop eating every minute. So, but oh God, when you see them little food, especially, oh Lord, especially if you home like this glass is twisting up and down, and you home, I use they always in the fridge, girl. I don't know, but I will try. I just hope I don't get more size than what I already have. But there's nothing I can do. I'm hungry and I'm going to eat. I'm not starving myself for anyone. Alright? Next, this person said, I won't call that name. It said, it's time to subscribe. Like I said, I watch African male Nigerian fashion designer. Now I have my Caribbean South American neighbor right here. I am happy. I need to learn to make my own outfit. Unique shape, LOL, laugh out loud, plus size. I would save money to do something else. Yes. Once you learn to sew your own clothes, you saving tons of dollars because you were able to sew whatever you like and whatever you feel to put yourself in. Alright? And yes, you have your own Caribbean neighbor right here in the house. Gaia Nees right here in the house. The girl from Guyana. Alright. Next, this person said, for pattern drafting, you can use old newspaper or wrapping paper that will be taken down after the holiday. Yes, you can use that as well. If you have those wrapping paper that they wrap gift in and thing for the holiday, you can use that. You can use newspaper as well. But for me, I don't like using newspaper. I find by the done all this little ink there on your little fabric, me neighbor with that. But if you like to use newspaper, yes, you can use newspaper, and so on. You can use that as well, and you can also use the wrapping paper. Okay, all right, thank you for that as well. Next person said, hi Tamara, I am so excited when your video came. I smile listening to you. God bless you always, love. I will love to see you do a drafting tutorial on drafting a PJ set. We like to make it for the holiday. Set off a volcano inside. That's true. Huh. Love it. Yes. Well, when it comes to the pajama, I can't do that for you. You maybe get that. You don't come in time for next year. Because I won't have the time to do that. Because I would be out for the holiday, me and my family. That would be a next video for a next time. Alright, so for the holiday, I won't be available. I have to start organizing my trip for me and my family. So, but I will leave you guys with something to keep my channel going. But for the pajama, you'd get her in time for next year. So hold the faith. Next year you'd get a pajama in time for the next year, right? Not this year, because it's already late and I already preparing to go on a trip. But I will leave you guys with 1 or 2 video to keep you until I get back onto my channel. So you will know the date when I'm leaving. I will announce it. I will let you guys know when I'm ready to leave on my holiday. So you guys won't get video for like 2 weeks. I will let you guys know. Alright, so don't let we left the for next time. But for the pajama, you won't be able to get that for this holiday. You'll be able to get it for the next holiday. So get your fabric and get your thing and hold on. Next holiday you'll get a pajama for. Alright. Okay. Next comment say, love your spirit and you make drafting understandable. Great job. Much success to you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I always like things that you could understand. I never like nothing difficult. You ever see on my channel I put up difficult video? I don't like it, like how this glass, it's very difficult to stay on my face. Right? So, thank you very much for that. I appreciate and I love you as well. Okay. And I think that is it for now. So I didn't see any more. If there is any comment that I missed and you didn't hear your comment, please let me know down below. So in my next commenting section, I will announce that comment. I will do that comment if you guys didn't hear it. So as I said, guys, thank you very much for all of you who subscribing every day to my channel, and all of you who supporting my channel. I want to say a big thanks to all of you, a big shout out to all of you, and I want to say I love you guys and I appreciate every one of you who subscribing to my channel. Every day I get in new subscribers, and I want to say thank you guys very much, because without you my channel will be nowhere, and I will try my best to keep my channel going and to keep you guys entertained as best as I can. So guys, thank you very much and thank you for subscribing. And this is your girl Tamara Fashion Style, and I'm happy that I was able to do this video for you. So look out for my next video coming soon. Thank you and have a wonderful day, and I love you guys. Bye bye and enjoy your day.